What's going on, everybody? Jeff Porter from Roll for New GM. Today we're going to be taking a look at a newer VTT called Roll. There's also a VTT called Let's Roll. This is just called Roll, and the website is playroll.com. I have the website pulled up right here. We're going to go through it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about its history, how it was created, what's going on with it now, and why I'm looking into it, and then kind of give you some of my opinions on the overall VTT. So as you can see here, Roll, imagine together the easiest place to play and create any TTRPG. I definitely think that they are right. It's very easy. We'll get into some of their back end stuff about how you can create sheets and templates and even create your own game on here pretty simply. There are some other down draws, but we'll get to that. So Roll, something I've seen on Facebook probably a million times. They're targeting me hard with the ads and stuff, and so I keep seeing it. I took a screenshot of it a month or two ago, forgot about it, and I was trying to show my girlfriend something. I was like, "Oh yeah, I took a screenshot of this. I'll go check it out." I've been looking at it since yesterday, and there's some stuff I like, some stuff I don't like. I was kind of curious about how long it had been around. I hadn't really heard of it. I thought it was new. It turns out it's from 2020. In 2020, they launched a Kickstarter. Over $100,000 was raised. A new kind of platform for the RPG community. Something that was very interesting about this was it is a VTT. You add your maps, you add your tokens, you have your character sheet, la da 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 da. Something that was interesting in their Kickstarter that I do not see on their website is they had, I'm going to tease it a little bit, but I kind of like the idea. They had like a Tinder, but for like TTRPGs. So you'd create a profile and you'd be like, hey, I like to play this game, this game, this game. People could browse, you meet up with people who like to play the same games, and then you have a new party. So I tease it a little bit, but I mean, I like the idea. We're always joking that TTRPG people should have like Tinder or something where you just scroll through like, oh, look, they like Pathfinder. Oh, look. And then you jump in and play a game. So they talk about it a little bit right down here. Meet players like you and form meaningful relationships telling stories your way. So in the video too, they kind of show, you make like a profile. I enjoy games that are, I know these games. I'm experienced as a game master, blah, blah, blah. This is something I don't see on their website. So I don't know if this is coming in the future or if they kind of scrap the idea. But nonetheless, it was interesting. It caught my attention. So like other VTTs, it does have a marketplace where you can buy different rule sets, different add-ons and stuff. This is kind of the general layout. Kind of shows you the different hotbars and everything. There is in-site video audio platform if you didn't want to use Discord or something. I don't know. Does anybody use the in-game stuff like on Roll20? Even I don't know. That's an honest question because I've always just used Discord. But I mean, it's there, so it's interesting. So they have a creators program for that marketplace I was talking about. I applied. I might be putting some stuff up on here. I'm not quite sure yet. It's interesting. I like that they're doing it. It is still really new, and so there's not a lot of stuff up here yet, but it could be something, get your foot in the door now, and then you have it now. So apply today. I applied. I got the email last night or this morning, and that's a thing. So jumping over here, we can go to games, and then this is that marketplace. So you can see games for sale, Astra, Bluebeard's Bride, a lot of Fallout, maybe some stuff. If you follow a lot of TTRPG stuff on Facebook, you might be getting ads, or on Instagram or whatever. I know I've been getting ads for Masks, A New Generation. Vast Grim, I think, has a new uh, physical book coming out or something. I've seen them on social media. And then they also have some free stuff. So they do have, you can download 5e. Um, they have a free little adventure for 5e. And then they have Chrome and some other stuff. I downloaded Chrome just to see kind of what was going on and what it was like. And it's not bad. I mean, I don't know if I would go on here and be like, oh, yeah, let's play Lancer. No disrespect to Mass Off Press, but it just seems like a weird. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the marketplace yet. It just seems kind of, I don't know, kind of bland. Not to say that these games probably aren't awesome, but unless I wouldn't come here to pick something. I would have to be driven here by something else probably. So like Masks, A New Generation. If I saw an ad for it and they're like only on Roll, then I would probably go check it out. But if I was just a TTRPG player and I went here, I don't know. I might check out some of these. I mean, $5, heaven or hell. I'd probably check that out. You know, a lot of these are very fairly priced. I mean, $25 for an entire game. And that looks like the most expensive one. A lot of them are 15, 10. So there is the marketplace. They do have some free stuff you can check out. And then with the creators program, obviously they're going to be having a lot more stuff on here. And so it is still early, like I said. I'm sure that this will populate. It'll get filled up. There'll be a lot of other cool stuff. They'll probably have token packages, map packages, I would think, and some other stuff like that. So I think maybe they even do with the play materials. Um, so I think these are things that just like came with the book. So I download like the core game of Chrome, and then this is the side adventure for 5e. So I think this is just stuff that came in that. Created a little room here. I just threw in a map that I had, put together a quick token just to see what it looked like. And I mean, it's not terrible. I think a lot of it is just going into something cold, trying to figure out your way around and finding where everything is, especially after using so many other VTTs for so many years. Um, so as like if I were a GM in this situation running a Chrome starter mission, this is what you get on the left-hand side. Everything is nice. It's put in there clean. It looks nice, easy to follow. You can click back and forth to go see everything. You have your notes. So I mean, overall, it's pretty clean. I think it could be organized a little bit better, maybe. Just so you're not endlessly scrolling or clicking around on stuff. But overall, I think it's fine. You can close that, open it back up, so it's not, just in the way the entire time. They do have some basic settings, room settings, uh, invite everybody. They do have, I think you can change the theme around. Yeah, so you can, different colors and stuff. I don't know, just kind of make your room, kind of stick out with your friends. Um, some basic tools over here. The books and apps, images, obviously, whatever you've uploaded, the maps, tokens. Something I didn't do, when you upload an image, you actually have to click the category. And so I don't think I categorize this as a map. Otherwise, it would show up in the map section. There is audio, which is neat. And then the chat, and you can see all the different roles and stuff. You can see D20, D12, D10, all the basic stuff. They have a D2. I kind of like they have a positive, negative, kind of fun. I don't know. But I really do like the cards. Roll20 has cards, Foundry has cards, but I think this might be kind of the cleanest. You have the deck, the discard, you can shuffle. I think the UI for the cards in Roll is a lot cleaner. I think it looks a lot better and it's a lot easier to use. You can see my hand, the table cards. They have the standards, and I'm sure I haven't looked too into it, but I think you could probably upload your own cards and stuff, which I think would be neat. So that'd be a cool way to incorporate that. If you're playing, everybody walks into a tavern and wants to play drinking games. You can play, poker or whatever your fantasy world entails. So that kind of takes care of the player side over here. Again, nothing too groundbreaking, I don't think. But I like it. It's clean. I do like the UI. Seems pretty sleek. It's colorful. It looks all right. The only thing I wish it did have was virtual dice. So you can see that it rolls, and then you can see it in the chat log. Rolled an 8. But I wish it actually had the die bouncing around. It's all right. You can make it private, auto clear if you want. Shows the total. You can add your stats and everything. So one thing that I did notice was if you have, let's see if I can pull one up here without looking like an idiot. I might have to back out actually. The character sheets. Oh, here we go. New sheet. So let's do a 5e sheet. Okay. So the character sheets can be a bit much. I can see how frustrating it would be having to scroll up and down constantly. So you have your basic info here at the top, your proficiency, initiative, hit points, all that stuff. Keep scrolling, you got your ability scores. Keep scrolling, you got your saving throws. Keep scrolling, you got all your skills. Keep scrolling, you got your stuff. You just keep scrolling, 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 scrolling. It's just, I feel like it's kind of a poor way to have a character sheet where it's just half of a eighth of a screen, just a little itty bitty part, and you just gotta keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I want to cast a spell. Hold on, I'm gonna cast a spell, guys. Let me just, okay, here are my spells. Okay, oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't like, I'm not thrilled about the character sheets. But, if you were familiar with everything, if you're familiar with the system you're playing, and you knew what you were going to cast, and you know that it does, I'm going to roll this, it does 2d8, roll, what's your, okay, I got a 13. It could be fine. If you're kind of a newer player and you're kind of relying more on your character sheet, this could be annoying. So that is one of the flaws with it. However, everything else, I really like the UI. I think it looks slick. Being able to like customize your room, that you're in with your friends, that's kind of neat. Nothing that's really special. But I think the biggest thing that it has going for it is going to be the creator partnership, the creators program. You got a basic little draw tool up here as well. I forgot. So you can draw, delete stuff that you've drawn. You got your tokens up there. Zoom in and out. That is another thing I'm not too thrilled about. I want to be able to just mouse wheel in and out on the map, and you can't. Hold control, it does the whole window. Alt, shift, nothing. So you got to actually go up here and click zoom in, move it around, click zoom out again. But I think all the pieces are here. But as far as like separating itself from other TT or other VTTs, I'm just not quite sure I'm sold on it yet. But it is cool to see that there's still these different options. Everybody's got options, right? So it is cool that it was completely funded on Kickstarter. It's been 2 years now. So I think there's still a lot of room to grow. They do have a lot of information on their site, as you can see here. Role guide and FAQ. I know I'm going through just a ton of information, but they've got everything: sheets, guide, role glossary. game host guide. So the last thing I want to go through real fast is if you are using your own system or if you're kind of homebrewing the rules a little bit, I do like that you can make sheets on the fly pretty quickly. So if you wanted to go to a new sheet and you wanted to make a new, let's see, we're in Chrome. What if we went to 5e, D&D 5e, add a new sheet? That's not. If you knew what you were doing, you could do it really quick on the fly. Starter mission. So, I mean, you could have multiple sheets open. That's kind of nice. Um, hmm. Custom sheets. New custom sheets. Okay. Enemy stat block. So I see what it's doing. Okay, so for Chrome, the game, you have your enemy stat blocks, your in memoriam missions, operators, and then the starter mission crawl. So if you wanted to make a new enemy stat block, you click on that bad boy, add new sheet, and it gives you this blank sheet, which I think is really neat. And it's really easy to just go through. Let's just make up an enemy. Let's call him my enemy. There you go. Enter your notes. He's a douche. There you go. I don't play Chrome, so I don't know what the soak and move is, but we'll make him a long mover. We'll give him 50 HP. That's probably too much. 2 attacks per turn. And then you can go through, name your attacks, special abilities, everything. So this does work with 5e as well. So if you were playing D&D 5e on here, you could go through, make your own character, make your own enemies really quick. And I think they had a spell sheet as well. So you could do that. See if I have the ability to do this. New sheet. Yeah, so we want a new custom. We'll try. I think this is just a character sheet again. Okay. Well, I think there was a way to download maybe like the pack. Okay. Remember when I said you had to scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll? Okay, I kind of made a dick out of myself. Forgive me. All right. Okay, roll. Okay. So you have your thing here. And then you have a little settings menu up here. You can click on that. You get your sidebar. This kind of makes the window really small, though. But then you can click on your spells like that. You still get that scroll effect. I don't like that. I wish it would just go there. I don't need the... But, okay, that's better. That is better. And you can click on that. Okay. Okay. You win, roll. Yeah, so I mean there is still a lot that I think that they could do for this. They do have a good base though. I like the drag and drop builder, build custom sheets for any existing TTRPG system, or design your next great game with our code-free tool, publish and share your creations with the Roll community. I do like that. I think that's really neat. And once they open up everything, once they get that marketplace really flourishing and you're getting just a whole bunch of really cool content and people creating stuff, I think that could be really neat. It makes it really easy so anybody can go through and make that stuff and make it so it works within a VTT. Maps, tokens, drawing, asset management. Again, nothing different, nothing new, but I do like the UI. I do like what they're doing. I like the sheet builders. They've got a lot going for it. I think it just needs time to grow, keep blossoming, and we'll see what's around the corner. So this video has been going on for quite a while. I've been rambling and talking nonstop, and I think it's just been a bit too much. So this is Roll. You can go to playroll.com, check it out, give it a try, see if you like it, try out one of the new games on here. They have some free stuff if you want to try Chrome. I think I'm gonna mess around with it, see if maybe I can run that first mission or something, just to see, right? But yeah, playroll.com. Go check it out. See what you think. Let me know in the comments down below if you're gonna give it a shot, what you like, what you don't like, and until next time, friends.